right, everyone, so the candles are placed to provide an extra energy source along this line. We have selenite and chunks of selenite between these lines. And then we also have the universal protection sigil that I created today that I had in a dream beneath a couple items on each thing. So this vial that's on top of the sigil, of course, selenite is directing it through the bag into the source of Mother Earth, Jora, but also to the source of the vibration, which is the heart chakra that I will be using in the ritual. But these vials can be filled with grave dirt, or they can be filled with small crystals, or if you have another request, just let me know. It can actually just be filled with dirt, and I can attune it to Mother Earth. But the sigil, and then the vial, then the selenite pointing. Sigil, vial, selenite pointing, and once again these are going through the bags, so they're actually purifying and attuning the bags to our purpose here, which is creating a shamanic satchel. We have that one going through the bag. So these bags are going to be charged in a way that is very one with nature, with Mother Earth. I might understand her as Jora, and once again, this is a sigil. This is a picture that I did not get from a reference to Jora. Jora is my own name for Mother Earth. That is a picture that I associate her with. So we have an even energy channel all the way down this line, and then a presence and a direction towards Jora. So as I bless these satchels and vials and sigils, I will be ringing this heart chakra crystal bowl and basically attuning everything. The glass vials will also respond to it. Everything here will respond to it. At any rate, this is just the initial ritual, but also protection of these bags, these satchels, and their attunement with that which is the spirit of the earth, no matter how you understand her. At any rate, let's go ahead and get started. Jora, align with me. Jora, Jora, Jora. Align with me and my materials. Jora, Jora, Jora. Bless these materials, as these are extension of yourself. Allow others to benefit from the sanctity of nature that you may instill into these satchels. Jora, Jora, Jora. I ask nature to come into that which was not produced by it. So it is a difficulty. But Jora, I ask of you to put your essence as these satchels, the understanding of these crystals. I mean not to take, but to direct what you give. So send your energy, Jora. Jora, Jora, Jora. Channel, therefore, between nature and man. Jora, Jora, Jora. self from which we come. There is not enough of that. And so I ask you, Jorah, to fill these sigils, vials, and satchels with your energy. For you are the dirt, you are the green, you are the bark, you are that which is below the earth, and you are those leaves beneath the sky, Jorah. So I call you into these satchels, these sigils, and these vials. Jorah, Jorah, Jorah. Tidings man brings to this war between himself and his greed. Nature will always find its peace in trying to recompose itself. Human beings may not try to recompose themselves, but if they do, they are spiritual. And those are the human beings I call upon you to bless, Jorah. Jorah, Jorah, Jorah. In the middle of this forest, as the fresh oxygen of the night enters my lungs, yet upon this human-created pavilion, I call you to the protection of man. I call you to the protection of virtue. I call you to the protection of the way. Jorah, hey. Jorah, hey. Jorah, hey. In these pouches I place the sigils. And I also place the selenite connected to them. The vials I will extract to fill with whatever you want me to fill it with. I can fill it with grave dirt, or I can fill it with another substance based on what you want. That is the only thing that I will take out. And I will not take this out as well. I will only put it into the satchel. I also make protection oils and can add various substances such as Florida water, rose water. And I will include instruction sheets based on what you decide should be in your particular vial. Alright everyone, so here are a lot of options for a shamanic satchel. Basically the price of it will include the price of what is in it, but I'm actually not going to charge a whole lot for the ritual, nor much more than the items that I put in it. So here is a herb combination that deals with money. Once again, you can think of what you want in it. This is the Book of the Law by Crowley. I have here some shishi oil that I can put on the candles, but I'm not going to sell you the bottles, and also the dragon's blood oil. I can put into the satchel some, hold on a second here, unakite, which is something that I never remember the name of. There we go. Another crystal substance is, of course, amethyst, which I can also include in there. whether you want it in a little velvet pouch or just completely loose in there to give it the same flavor. And these are some very old coins that I cleaned that are really great offerings to either spirits, gods, or the dead. And you can kind of ask for one of these coins, maybe not specifically, but you can ask for one of these coins to be included. For one shamanic satchel, I'll include this, which is basically a runic design meant to attract power and luck to oneself. And that in and of itself, I've worn it, I've worked with it. This is a very powerful pendant. The runes, I have a small rune book that I can also include into a satchel. All right, so we're going to get the part where there's a lot of different herbs that I can put in the satchel, whether it be in a little bag, or if you want the whole bag, or if you just want a piece of the bag, or you want me to scatter it a little bit into the satchel. Chamomile flower. I'm just going to throw these to the side because there's a lot of them. Bladderwrack. Thyme leaf. Elderflower. Lemon peel. Black tea. Catnip. I've never heard how to use this with actual human beings and not just cats, but it actually is a usable substance. Oh, turn it over. Oh, we actually don't know what this is. This is rose petals, I believe. Spearmint leaf. And all of these things actually perform a particular purpose. The company that we can get them from is, I think it is, hold on, let me see if I can find it on, it's basically like witchcraft.com. Raspberry leaf, marjoram. Oh, there it is. Witch Super Center. Rosemary. Meadowsweet. Shepherd's Purse. Heard a lot of good things about that. And if I don't lose track of everything that I'm doing, lost track of that. Fungogreet. Not sure what that is. Senna leaf, fennel, nettle leaf / root, lavender flower, passion flower, agrimony. Some of these just have the, oh, there we go. Angelica. We're almost done here, guys. Chamomile, wormwood, poppy seed, colt's foot leaf, and the last one that I can include, if you so wish, is alfalfa leaf. So I don't know why I sneezed, probably because all those herbs, some of those bags are a little bit open. All right, so the next ingredients I will include is I can offer in paper wrapping either 1, 2, or 3 of these incense. And frankincense by him is my favorite. That frankincense variety is remarkable, and I use it all the time, every day. But these are the incense I can offer. If you want, I can give you up to 3 of them, and that will add on to the cost, of course, but not very much. So the candles that I can give you, I'll give you either 1 black or 1 white. And the oils that I can apply to them are either shishi oil or dragon's blood oil. So if you have any desire to have a candle, be it black or white is usually used for everything. Black here can be used for protection, but also an offering in a graveyard. These rose waters are spoken for, but I can get rose water and get bottles like this if you so desire and put it into a satchel. Another thing I'm going to include in the satchel is these bells. So we have 1, 2, 3 bells. The first 3 satchels will have these bells in them. They're very small, but they're also, they can be the same ritual function. The road opener packet of herb, it's a combination. I can include that for 3 different satchels. The Ankh cross, that's only for 1 person who requests it. And now we kind of get to the books that are very unique to each satchel. So I can include this book into the satchel, this book, or this book. So you have to speak for it before it is lost to somebody else who ordered another satchel. And another thing that I can include into a satchel is this white sage. I have a couple of complete sticks here, smudge sticks here. If you have any desire to have these stones, I can include both of them into the satchel in this velvet bag. I actually forgot what those stones are called. I think they're blue aventine, but I could be mistaken. I will, of course, include a napkin with a skull on it to be a little bit of a placemat. And then this right here will add a good amount to the satchel as far as price goes, but this is a very good altar cloth. It's got Om on it, which kind of transcends any other magical form. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want, basically. And I can fold that up and put it into your satchel if you so wish. Selenite, really good for directing energy. I'm going to include one of those in every satchel. And besides that, we have all 3 satchels here. And you've already seen the red cloths and the vials that I've included in there. So, in the selenite, of course. But yes, so if you have not only a recommendation, but a desire to see a combination of any of these things in your satchel, let me know. Usually you only kind of want one of each thing, but if you want more, it will kind of increase the price. But all of these things I can place in the satchel that I, of course, just did a ritual for, and it can perform for you as it has for me, my own shamanic satchel. It can aid you on your spiritual path, whether these things are loose or whether these things are incorporated into the satchel. So everyone, please feel free to hit me up. Let me know what individual things you want in your satchel, and I can, of course, put them in, bless them. I can cleanse them with my crystal bowl, and then I can send them to you. And of course, you have to pay for them, but I offer very fair prices. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you would want a satchel like this, and all of you have a wonderful day. All right, everyone, please hit me up if you want any of this stuff in a single satchel. I know I kind of said it was the end of the video in the last segment, but if you have any desire to have a satchel like this to actually help you on your spiritual journey, please hit me up. One thing that I'm going to include in the satchels is instructions, how to use these things and how you can use all of these things together if at all possible based on what you want. So I will be typing up individual sheets based on the exact ingredients you want and what you want to manifest. So if you have particular understanding of what you're trying to do, I can basically type something that will allow you to at least give my understanding of how to do what you wish to do as far as magic, ritual, or what have you spiritually. Just let me know. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. And I guess I'll go ahead and plug my Facebook, because it's going to be hard to contact me in other forms. So if you wish to contact me, just type in www.facebook.com/hunter.salazar, HUNTER.SALAZAR. At any rate, find yourselves, and if you wish to contact me, go ahead and do so, and have a wonderful day.